Hello, everyone. We are Team Tiger, and we are really excited to share with you all our presentation for our project today. So, I want to start off by introducing our project, which is a personalized onboarding app designed specifically for George Brown College students. Starting college can be very overwhelming between figuring out class schedules, learning to navigate campus services, and keeping track of deadlines. Many students have experienced stress and confusion during these first few weeks. This app was created to guide new students through their onboarding journey in a seamless and supportive way. It offers centralized access to essential information like schedules, academic tips, and campus resources, all in one user-friendly platform. By addressing common challenges such as platform overload and missed deadlines, our goal with Team Tiger is to boost student confidence and reduce stress from day one. And above all, this app is built with accessibility and user experience at its core, making sure that every student feels supported, informed, and ready to thrive. You might be asking, why is our onboarding app necessary? Well, let's just take a look at the data. First, nearly 44% of surveyed students reported struggling with navigating George Brown's online platforms. That's almost half the student body starting their academic journey already feeling lost. On top of that, 1 in 4 students face challenges with course registration and timetable adjustments, two of the most critical tasks when beginning college. What's more concerning is that over 72% of post-secondary students reported experiencing moderate to high stress in the past 30 days. When stress is high and support is unclear, students are more likely to fall through the cracks. I'm sure we all have some sort of experience with this. A big part of the problem, however, is the lack of centralized support. And that's important information that is just scattered and deadlines are being missed and confusion just ends up being built up. Our onboarding app addresses these gaps directly. It's not just a tool. It's an opportunity to improve student retention, reduce stress, and help first-year students succeed from day one.
Hello everyone, today I'll be sharing the results of a student survey we conducted to help guide the development of the GBC mobile onboarding application. We created 8 survey questions focused on student demographics, onboarding challenges, desired app features, and inclusivity. The survey was completed by 50 students, and the insights we gathered will help us design a more inclusive, user-friendly experience tailored to their needs. I'll be going over the 8 survey questions, also with their results. First question, what type of students are you? 76% of the respondents are graduate students. Second question, how do you feel about using mobile app systems? 75% feel confident while using mobile app systems. Third, what platform do you mainly use? 76 mainly use iOS, Apple. Fourth question, which of the following tasks did you struggle with the most as a new student? 43.8% felt they struggled with navigating just using the GBC online platform. Fifth question, what feature would be most helpful in a mobile onboarding application? 52.9 selected orientation schedule and class schedule integration as the most helpful feature. Sixth question, what kind of notification would you like to receive from an app? 82.4 would like to receive alerts about their upcoming deadlines. Seventh question, would you like to have live chat or chatbot assistance built into the mobile app? 82% felt that they would love to have a chatbot assistance or chat built into the app. And the last question, what's one of the things we can do to make onboarding programs more inclusive for students with many different backgrounds? As we got 4 responses. First response was 23.5 want to involve students with different backgrounds in planning. 23.5% want more support for mature and part-time students. 23.5% want the option to translate materials into other languages. And lastly, 17.6% want to ensure students with disability have easy access to the content. These results give us a clear direction for building an onboarding app that's not only functional but also inclusive and responsive to students' needs. By focusing on accessibility, personalized support, and essential features like scheduling and notifications, we can create a tool that truly enhances the student experience.
Hi everyone, I will be walking you through the resources required to bring our project to life, starting with personnel. To ensure the project stays on track and is delivered successfully, we designated a team of 7 project managers. We have a financial officer whose role is to monitor spending and make sure we stay within budget. To reach our audience effectively, a marketing lead will handle all promotional strategies related to the app. On a technical side, we have an IT specialist and an app developer to design the interface, test the app, and troubleshoot bugs. We included an accessibility services officer to make sure the app is inclusive and user friendly for all students. To create a meaningful onboarding experience, our orientation coordinator will manage app content and monitor engagement. We also engaged the Student Union Council to provide insights and promote the app, while an academic advisor will help us gather feedback through surveys. Additionally, a students affairs officer will guide us on aligning the app with actual student needs. And finally, first year students and volunteers will be involved in testing the app and offering feedback, which is a critical piece in refining the user experience. In terms of material resources, we'll need tools such as online survey platforms, testing devices, access to a venue for trials, development software, and marketing materials to support our launch and outreach efforts. Altogether, these resources will allow us to develop, test, and promote an app that will truly support the students' experience at George Brown College.
So for our project budget, we used a bottom-up estimating approach, which means we broke down the project into individual tasks and then estimated costs based on the time and effort required for each role. Starting off with personal costs, we estimated a total of $39,040. This includes everyone who contributes to the project, such as project managers, IT, marketing, accessibility, and student support roles. We base these numbers on how many hours each person would likely need to complete their tasks, and then we multiplied it by their hourly rates. For example, we estimated that each project manager would contribute 80 hours, and as there's 7 of them, that gives us a total of 560 hours at a $50 per hour. And then we have $2,750 for fixed costs, which covers any one-time expenses like software tools, app testing devices, and marketing materials. These costs were based on current average market rates. And to protect the project from any potential risks or the delays, we added a 5% contingency buffer, which came out to roughly around $2,090. So this gives us some flexibility if things don't go exactly as planned. So overall, the total estimated project budget is $43,880, and we believe that this gives us a realistic budget that is fully aligned with our project schedule and our project goals.
To ensure the use of succession planning for this project and gaining control over risk management as project managers, we mapped out possible risks associated with the project. According to their probability and impact on project completion, we ranked them and listed the tactics we are planning to use to manage these risks. After analyzing the possible risks of the project, we believe that the risks with the highest probability and impacts are application development delay due to a dual system launch of the iOS and Google Play, application development budget exceeding, and application being rejected by the app stores. Due to the existence of a large scope and strict guidelines of the App Store, the scenarios are highly likely to happen and they will impact the project delivery detrimentally. To take control of these risks, we, as project managers, have decided to mitigate possible application development delays and project budget exceeding while avoiding the risk of the application being rejected by the app stores. The action plan to mitigate and avoid these risks is the following. So 1, we will be dividing the application developers into 2 groups, taking charge of the iOS and Google Play application development separately. A timeline is set for the different development phases to make sure that the tasks are completed on time for both groups. 2. We will be hosting cost audits on a bi-weekly basis and inspect the efficiency of our current budget use and whether we have to minimize costs potentially through reducing the scope of the project. Last, we will perform extensive research on the Apple App Store and Google Play guidelines to promote compliance starting from the beginning of the application designing phase.
Lessons learned from the project. Working on this project gave our group a clear hands-on understanding of what effective project management looks like beyond the classroom. One of the first lessons we learned was the importance of detailed project planning. Having a structured plan from the start gave us direction and helped us manage time, tasks, and expectations more effectively. To support that, we relied on key project management tools. The work breakdown structure allowed us to break the project into smaller manageable parts. The Gantt chart helped us visualize timelines and dependencies, while Microsoft Teams became essential for tracking progress and keeping communication organized. We quickly saw that clear communication and defined roles was critical. When everyone understood their responsibilities, our workflow was much smoother. On the flip side, any confusion or overlap led to delays, even if it was minor. Another key insight was the interdependence of project tasks. One delay could easily impact the entire schedule, which made us more aware of how important coordination and accountability are at every stage. We also came to understand that project management isn't just about tasks and timelines. It requires strategy, coordination, and adaptability. Plans changed, unexpected issues came up, and being able to pivot without losing momentum was a skill we had to develop as a team. And finally, this experience gave us a deeper respect for real-world project management. It challenged us to apply what we have learned, think critically, and collaborate effectively, all of which are essential skills we'll carry forward into future projects and leadership roles.
As we officially close the planning phase of the GBC mobile onboarding app, our team reflects on a project driven by the shared goal of easing the transition for first-year students at George Brown College. Throughout this journey, we engaged deeply with stakeholders, developed a comprehensive project plan, and identified critical features that address real student challenges, from navigating campus to staying on top of deadlines. Our planning process demonstrated the importance of clear communication, defined roles, and realistic timelines. We navigated challenges such as dual platform requirements, strict budget constraints, and compliance considerations with strategic solutions, including splitting development responsibilities and implementing proactive risk mitigation strategies. Key successes include building a project plan that remained within the $43,880 budget, aligning features with stakeholder priorities, and preparing a detailed risk management approach. Each team member gained hands-on experience with project management tools like work breakdown structures and Gantt charts, which improved our ability to break complex tasks into manageable steps. The planning phase concludes with a comprehensive, actionable roadmap ready for execution. Moving forward, we recommend continued stakeholder engagement, periodic reviews of budget efficiency, and a strong focus on accessibility compliance. Our team is proud of the foundation we built and confident it will lead to a successful development and launch. Thank you to everyone who supported and guided us during this project. Your feedback and collaboration were invaluable. We look forward to seeing this project continue into its next phase and ultimately make a positive impact on student success at George Brown College.